At the top of the table over in Germany, that's right, as Bayern München remain tip of the top of the table with a 6-point cushion over the nearest and dearest, who is Eintracht Frankfurt, that's right, who of course will make up the better ground this weekend. We'll take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video today. It's all about match number 12 over in Germany, and we'll get to that in a second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe and your one-stop shop for Bundesliga, Blappen Rovers, Wolf football. We're going to all here under one rooski. And get this, my boys, Mönchengladbach, are 6th. Goodness gracious me, who'd have thunk it? Who'd have bloody thunk it? That's right, guys and girls. The title race might not be up for discussion at the moment, but the race for everything else is wide open. And we'll take a little look at it, all of it in a second. Of course, big shout out to the members. You know who you are. Big shout out to the patrons. You know who you are. And of course, I appreciate the support on the channel. So if you want to help us out, check out the links down below, guys and girls. Anyway, what we're going to do now is revisit the results last time around and take a little look at what's going on in the Super Brew. Alrighty then, folks, here we go. Let's recap the results from the last round of matches, and here they are on the screen. Bayern München with a big 3-0 win, over Augsburg, as I called it. Meanwhile, Leverkusen picking up a 5-2 win over Heidenheim. Also a spicy result there. 2-0 winners in my eyes. Stuttgart 2-0 winners over Bochum. 3-1 winners for me. Dortmund 4-0 winners over Freiburg. I went with the 2-1 win. It was very tight between Hoffenheim and Leipzig, but the Hoffenheim came out on top. 4-3 in the end. I went with the draw. Wolfsburg did beat Union Berlin with the 1-0 win as predicted. Frankfurt with a 1-0 win over Werder Bremen. Went with the right side on that one. Mainz with a 3-2 win. 3-0 win over Kiel. I went with a 2-1 win. And my boys didn't let me down against St. Pauli. 2-0 winners in the end. Wow. The table though looks like this. And yes, I'm just staring right at you. Mönchengladbach in 6th spot right now, within a win of going into the Power 4. But it is Bayern's title to lose right now, 6 points clear. And of course, their form has been incredible. Frankfurt, though, giving them a good run for the money with Leipzig, Leverkusen, and Dortmund in hot pursuit. Going down, it's Bochum, it's Holstein, Kiel. St. Pauli need to get their act together as well. Heidenheim also dropped dramatically over the last few games. But it is a crazy old league, which is only getting better week in, week out. Alrighty then, folks, let's take a look then at the old Super Brewski. As you see it, Maka kicking ass with 17 points to his name. Taya B up alongside 15.5. Saki, then me, of course, in just outside the medals. You know, it's just like everything in my life, just outside the medals. 15 points for me. Ultra Omamira at 14.5. Lisa's up there, 14.5 as well. Well done to all you guys for doing your predictions and keeping on, being very strict with your predictions. Appreciate that. What about the leaderboard? Well, Saki kicking ass. Shepherd alongside him. We have level peggers here with 98 points. Tabi, though, in 3rd. Noah, Russell, I don't care about that. But who's in 7th? I want to know. It's me, that's right. 90.5 points. I am a non-mover in the Power 10. I'm within range of going for broke here, guys. I'm coming at you. That's right. So don't forget to get your predictions in. If you see your name in here, please smash that like, smash your subscribe. And of course, we're going to go again for it, guys, right here, right now. Before that, don't forget to use the link here. It is on the screen. And these are the next round of games. Wow. What a fixture list we do have on our agenda, which is match number 12. We're going to start with a trip to St. Pauli on Friday night over at the Milator Stadion. It's Alexander Blaise in St. Pauli up against Holstein Kiel and the Marcel Rapp. St. Pauli down to 16th, up against Holstein Kiel, who are down to 17th. Just 3 points separate the two sides. St. Pauli just 1 win in the last 6. They're on 33% form. Up against Holstein Kiel, 1 win in the last 6. They're on 17% form. Of course, they played each other 25 times since 2003. 11 wins for the hosts, 8 wins for the visitors, and 6 draws between the two sides. The last time they played at this venue, it was a 5-1 win for St. Pauli back in September 2023. There are goals in this game, guys. There was goals in this game. We're talking 7, 14, 28, 27 goals scored in these last 3 matches between these two sides. Goodness gracious me. Last time around, though, for St. Pauli, 2-0 loss to my boys Borussia Mönchengladbach. Meanwhile, Holstein Kiel losing to Mainz last time around. The odds here, 65 on is your St. Pauli, 60-5 is your Holstein Kiel, 13-5 is the draw. This is a game you've got to win this one, and I think St. Pauli will give it their all. I did say there's goals in this game. I'm only going with a 1-0 win, though, on this night, because it's very tight for both those two clubs at the bottom of the table. Meanwhile, Leipzig is Wolfsburg. It's coming at you on Saturday, November the 30th. Coming at you over at the Red Bull Arena. Leipzig and Marco Rosa, winless in 5 now. Grim stuff in all competitions and all venues. They sit 3rd, though, 21 points up against Wolfsburg under Ralf Hussenhutel, who so far. Unbeaten, though, in the last 5. They're on 67% form for them right now. They sit 11th, 15 points to the campaign. And they played each other 23 times since 2011. 11 wins for Leipzig, 6 wins for Wolfsburg, 6 draws between the two sides. And the last time they played over at Leipzig, it was a 3-0 win back in April 2024. Leipzig, though, on the back of that 1-0 loss to Internazionale to make it back-to-back defeats. Wolfsburg on the back of that win over Union Berlin last time around. The odds for this, 6-4 on is your Leipzig, 14-5 the draw, 4-1 is your Wolfsburg. Gonna go with a 3-1 win. Leipzig need to bounce back and fast. And I think, they'll have the better of Wolfsburg this round, especially in their own backyard. If it was an away game, you never know. Things could be completely different. Meanwhile, Bremen up against Stuttgart. That's coming at you sometime. There it is on Saturday, November the 30th. Ole Werner's Bremen. They are 12, 15 points in the campaign. 2 defeats, though, in the last 3. Up against Stuttgart under Sebastian Hoeneß. 58% form for them. Just 1 win in the last 4. That's right. 9 times they have played each other since 92. 20 wins for Bremen. 19 wins for Stuttgart. There's been 20 draws. It is tight. Airtight, of course. With Bremen, though, in 12th up against Stuttgart, who are in 9th. And just 1 point separate the two sides. Taking place over at the Wasserstadion. The last time they played at this venue was a 2-1 win for Bremen back in April 2024. Bremen, though, losing to Frankie last time around. Stuttgart picking up a big win, important win over Bochum last time around. Stuttgart also in action against Red Star Belgrade in the Champions League tonight. The odds for this one, Bremen 21-10 for the victory, 23-20. Your Stuttgart 13-5 is the draw. Yeah, it ain't going to be plain sailing, but I think Stuttgart will get the better of them this time around. They need to start turning in that form once again from last year, because right now they're on the outside looking in. I think they'll just about nick it against Bremen, who are also quite difficult to play at home. Then it's the game of the round. It's Freiburg. It's Mönchengladbach coming at you over at Freiburg. Freiburg, who are 7th under Julian Schuster. They sit 17th in 17 points for the campaign. 50% form for them right now. 1-2 lost to undrawn 2 over the last 6 up against Mönchengladbach and Gerardo Suena. They are 67% form for them right now. Just 1 defeat in the last 6. They're 6th, 17 points to the name as well. They played each other 49 times since 93. 16 wins apiece and 17 draws. Last time around, though, over at this very venue is a 3-3 draw back in November 2023. In fact, 4 of the last 5 matches have ended up draws between these two sides. However, the two other games in the last 6 ended up in convincing wins for Freiburg at Mönchengladbach. Goodness gracious me. But this game is over at the Europa Park Stadion. And Freiburg on the back of a 4-0 loss to Dortmund. They haven't scored a goal in the last 3 matches, so that's a major concern. Gladbach on the back of successive. What we're looking at here, I do have a spanner in the works here. They did pick up a win against Münster in a friendly, so that might just distort the form. But regardless, they're doing great right now. Gladbach back-to-back clean sheets as well. Just 1 goal conceded in the last 3 in the league. The odds for this one, though, we're looking at it. Freiburg 2019 on for the victory. 13-5 is your Gladbach. 14-5 is your draw. I might be deluded in my prediction here, but I'm going to go with my boys here. I'm going to go with a point, which of course completes or seems to be a bit of a trend between these two sides. So either a big win for Freiburg or a draw. So I'm going to lean on the draw and hopefully Gladbach get the point and at least continue to be where they are and put a little bit of distance between them and maybe the chasing pack. Augsburg up against Bochum coming at you over in Augsburg. That's also on Saturday, November the 30th. They played 9 times to 2010. 2 wins for Augsburg, 5 for Bochum, 2 draws between the two sides. Augsburg under Jess Torup, 50% form for them right now. They sit 14th, winless though in the last 3 up against Bochum under Dieter Hecking. They are rock bottom, 18 points, 18th in the table, just 2 points for the season. They played each other 9 times to 2010, 2 for Augsburg, 5 for Bochum, 2 draws between the two sides. So Bochum have the upper hand in the games between these two sides. This match though taking place at the WWK Arena in Augsburg. And Augsburg picked up a draw last time around against Bochum at this very venue back in September 2023. But Bochum just 1 defeat against Augsburg over the last 6. Augsburg 3 games without a win for them. Back-to-back games without a goal. Up against Bochum, though, losing to Stuttgart most recently. Last time they were, that was on the last match on the road as well. The odds for this, we're looking at, we're looking at Augsburg 11-8 on for the victory. 7-2 is your Bochum, 14-5 is the draw. Should be an Augsburg victory here. Just the 1-0 win. Nothing fancy, but 3 points none the same. Tricky one here. Union Berlin up against Bayer Leverkusen, the champions. That's right, at the Alten Försterei. Both Spencer and Union Berlin hit a bit of a rough patch right now. Winless in 5. They sit 10th with 16 points to the name up against Leverkusen on the Xabi Alonso. Just one defeat in the last 6. They sit 4th, 20 points to the name. They played each other 13 times since 2003. 1 win for Union Berlin, 8 win for Leverkusen, and there's been 4 draws between the two sides. The last time they played over in Berlin was a 1-win for Leverkusen back in April 2024. Leverkusen did the double over Berlin last time around and haven't lost to them in the last 6. They haven't conceded a goal against them in the last 4 as well. Union Berlin losing to Wolfsburg last time around to make it 4 games without a goal in all competitions, including a loss in the cup to lower division side Arminia Bielefeld. Meanwhile, Leverkusen on the back of successive wins, beating Heidenheim and Augsburg, scoring 10 goals in the last 2 games combined. The odds for this one, though, we're looking at, what are we looking at? Where are you? There it is. 50-4 is your Berlin. 4-3 on is your Leverkusen. 13-5 is the draw. I think I'm going with the Leverkusen. It might not be as flamboyant as the previous games, but it's going to be hard work. Big win in the end. 2-1 winners to keep myself back in the race for Champions League and maybe more. Let's go Dortmund. Let's go Bayern. It's the Klassiker. I just snuck that in there. Just snuck it in there. It's the Klassiker. Oh, wow. Dortmund and the Nuri Sarin. They're down to 5th right now. 19 points for the campaign. 3 wins in the last 4 matches up against Vinny Kompany's Bayern, who are top with 29 points for the campaign as well. Played 82 times since 92. 20 wins for Dortmund. 45 wins for Bayern. 17 draws between the two sides. The last time they played, it was at the Allianz Arena. It was a 2-0 win for Dortmund back in March 2024. The last time they played, though, in Dortmund, it was a 4-0 win for Bayern. They exchanged defeats at their opposition venue last time around. Meanwhile, Dortmund on the back of that 4-0 win over Freiburg. They're taking on Zagreb tonight. Bayern on the back of that 1-0 win. Just a 1-0 win over PSG to make it, I don't even know. Yeah, like I said, a whole bunch of wins on the spin. They haven't conceded a goal in at least the last 6 games. Might even be more than that. Look at the odds right here now. Dortmund 50-4 for the victory. 20-13 on is your Bayern. 3-1 is a draw. The Klassiker, baby. It's the Klassiker. Going with goals. Going with Bayern. 3-2 winners on the road. Because Dortmund just ain't it. Dortmund ain't it right now, and they're missing a lot of shit to give me the belief that they are actual contenders. Don't believe in the coach right now. I think they could go for a Ten Hag or something like that. There's definitely coaches out there that could do a job for Dortmund, and they're also missing some sort of prolific front man for me. Anyway, 3-2 winners. Bayern take it. They look too good right now. Mainz against Hoffenheim coming at you on Sonntag, the 1st of December. Get your Christmas markets going. Your advent calendars fired up. Bo Henriksen coming at you up against with Mainz up against Hoffenheim and Christian Ilsner at the Miwa Arena. They played 32 times since 2007. We have what do we have here? 14 wins for Mainz, 9 wins for Hoffenheim. There's been 9 draws. Mainz though, just 1 defeat in the last 5. They are 8th, 18 points to the name. Up against Hoffenheim, who are 13th, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They last played at this very venue. It was a 4-1 win for Mainz back in April 2024. Mainz on the back of a 3-0 win over Kiel. They're on a good run right now, back-to-back wins, scoring goals. Meanwhile, Hoffenheim also on a good bit of run right now, unbeaten the last 3, beating Leipzig last time around, which of course was a monumental result. 21-20 though is your Mainz, 5-2 the draw, 13-5 is your away win. I can't decide right now. I am sitting on the fence. Yes, 0-0. It is what it is, and it is a point in the bag for both. And then we wrap it all up with a trip to Heidenheim. They're taking on Frankie, coming at you on Sunday, December the 1st. It's Heidenheim under Frank Schmidt. Just 1 win in the last 6. They're down to 15th right now. 10 points for the campaign up against Frankfurt under Dino Topmöller, winning 5 of the bounce. Sits second with 23 points to the name. And they played each other 4 times in 2015. 1 win for Heidenheim, 3 for Frankie. Just no draws at the moment. This match taking place in the Vought Arena. Last time around at this venue, it was a 2-1 win for Frankie back in March 2024. Heidenheim on the back of that 5-2 drubbing by Leverkusen. In fact, they've conceded 8 goals in the last 2 games combined. Frankfurt, though, on the back of successive wins, beating Stuttgart and Bremen in quick succession in the Bundesliga. The odds for this, though, we're looking at 27-10 is your Heidenheim, 20-19 on your Frankie, 5-2 the draw. Frankie have been good right now, and they are, of course, the next best thing behind Bayern. I think they'll continue with the 2-0 win as well. Big 3 points for them to keep the heat at the tip of the top of the table. That is my predictions. That wraps it up right there. And that is the link for the Super Brew. Get invested, get predicting. Of course, we'll see you on the other side, guys. Until then, we're done.